everyone, and welcome to Beauty by Dahlia. Today I am going to be plumping my lips and I'm going to do this needleless. I still use my Hyaluron pen for this procedure, and I don't care what anybody says. It works for me. It may not work for other people, but it does work for me. If you get your lips done somewhere, you're looking at least $1,000, and that's maybe 6 months, 10 months, or maybe up to a year if it will last you that long. So yes, I still use my Hyaluron pen. I used it 2 months ago because my lips were completely deflated, and I'm going to do a touch-up, and I wanted to show you that demonstration. I'm going to be using a dual pen. A dual pen has a 0.30 ampoule and it has a 0.50 ampoule. 0.50, and it comes with the extra barrel for that, or you can remove the sorry, I got lost with my words, or you could use the 0.30, which is this ampoule for that. So I will be using the 0.30 for this treatment. Also, another thing, you want to open up your barrel all the way, and if you see here, you have the 0.50 and you have the 0.30. If you don't, if you're still learning your measurements, I pretty much go by with what I feel. I don't look at it anymore because I've been doing this for 4 years now, and I don't even need to look at the barrel anymore. One twist is one insertion, 2, and then we have 3. As a beginner, you could always do 1. You can never go wrong, and you can do 1 on top of the other as you start building foundation. On the bottom lip, symmetrically, you would always want that to be a little bit bigger, so you can do 2 and 3. But again, if you're a beginner, it's always good to start with 1, and then you can go back during the same process of your treatment and do 1, 1, 1, 1 all over, or you could do 2 and 3 and then touch up with 1 everywhere else, just to make sure that you're getting the fulfillment that you want, or maybe one side is more hollow than the other, so you want to go back with the ones with the touch-ups. When can I do a touch-up? 10 to 15 days after the initial treatment. How long does it last? This is one of the main and the biggest questions. This could last 3, 6, maybe 10 months. Why do I say that? Because everyone's metabolism is different. Maybe you're starting from 0. Maybe you have 0 foundation and you need a few touch-ups. The initial touch-up would be 10 to 15 days after. Wait 3 months, and then do another treatment. When you do the other treatment, you can go ahead and do your treatment again, wait 10-15 days, and then redo the treatment. I hope I didn't confuse you guys. Make sure that you always ask me in the comments, and of course my glove flew off. Ask me in the comments if you have any doubt. Both of them flew off because I've got the AC all cranked up. And of course, this happens only when I'm recording. So I'm going to be focused mainly on 1 and 2. Bruising is normal. Bleeding is normal. Just a heads up, make sure you get a cotton swab and have broken little pieces of tissues with you so that you can grab your lips, because sometimes it could get very slippery. And for those people who are wearing God, I just went into blank. Get a gauze so that you don't hurt yourself in case you're pushing your lip towards your mouth. Braces. For the people who have braces, you could put gauze right underneath your lip so that you don't feel any kind of pain. And I hope you guys understood everything I said. But again, you could ask me in the comments, and I will make sure to respond to you. If I don't see your comment right away, I will get to you. This is what I will be using for my filler. And for now, I'm gonna do, I already test this out. What I mean by testing out is I went ahead and I tested out here to make sure that the product is dispensing. I am going to use my antibacterial spray. I like this a lot more than alcohol. Alcohol on the lips does not give a good sensation, and I always like to start on the top. I'm going to do this quickly as possible because this can take a while to do. So I'm going to do one, and I always like to start on the vermilion border. One twist, and I'm going to go down. One twist, and I'm going to go down. Okay, that one went in really hard, and I'm going to start to rub my lip. Why am I going to do that? Because I'm reaching the end of my ampoule, and that's when I will have pressure, and when there's more pressure, it's when more product will come out. I'm going to do one twist, and I'm going to go back up the vermilion border in the corner because a lot of product came up there. There we go. Okay. Now I'm going to go to the other side. Almost dropped my mirror. I'm going to go down. Okay, I reached the end of my ampoule, and I'm going to start rubbing. Now, I'm not rubbing like this on the skin. I'm actually rubbing, going like this. The product is fresh, and I can manipulate it to avoid bumps. I will get bumps regardless, but this is one way to kind of move it around and let it settle in where we want it to. I'm removing this. I had gotten the wrong ampoule. That ampoule was in bad shape. I use a very, very thick, big needle. I start to push out the product and pull out, and this is how I refill my ampoule. There we go. Some people don't like to use this because they say that they waste a lot of product. But you know what? What I'm paying for here is no comparison to what I need to pay someone to do my lips. And I'm still focused on the top part of my lip, and I'm gonna go down here. Now the other side. Notice the difference between this one and this one. This is already getting plumped up. Okay. And I'm gonna rub it a little bit. This is when you use the tissue, if you want to use a tissue to grab your lip, if you need to grab your lip. So here on the bottom, you can do 2 and 3. I'm going to start with 2. 1, 2. And I felt that one big time. So whenever I work on my lips, I like to work on the outside. Then if I need a touch up during my session on the 1 and 1 and 1, as I mentioned, then I start going in between or start filling it up more here. Okay, right next to that one, that's in the center, I'm going to do another one here and another one here next to it. Okay. One, two. And see how this is expanding. It's getting fuller. And then now here, I'm just going to focus on 1. One. And I'm going to rub that one. And I'm almost at the end of my ampoule. So I'm going to do 1 here, and I think I'm out of product, or half of 1. And rub. If you find that the corners here are indenting, you could do 1 here, 1 here, or you could do 2 and 2. You could also work around it if you feel like you need to. I can go back now and do 1 in between where I went and around here as well. Sometimes you need to allow the product to expand, which is what it's doing right now. And I plump up pretty fast. This is something that it's at the moment that you find this. If you find that this is in need, also the jowls, you can go ahead and work that here. I would use definitely this one, the bigger one, because you're gonna need a few rounds around the jowl. But I know this was rather brief. I haven't done a video like this in quite some time, but I hope you guys enjoyed this, and don't forget to subscribe if you haven't, and I will see you guys soon.